What's going on, guys? And today we're going to be comparing regular Alpine soles to Gripwalk. And why I think Gripwalk is definitely a lifesaver. So, first things first, what's the main difference? The main difference is Gripwalk has these teeth on the toes and the heels. If you can see, has a bit more grip than your traditional Alpine soles. Flat. It's got a little bit of grab, but not much. The Gripwalk also has this elevated area here, so you actually walk mostly on here, and then it comes down to this point right here where you clip in. And the heel pieces are similar, but Gripwalk has a bit more bite to them. So, as you can see, these boots have both had these soles for about a year or so. You can see there's not too much wear on the toe piece itself. Well, on the boot toe piece, it's pretty worn, but on the sole, it's not terrible. These are my older boots that are going out of commission soon. And these are my newer boots, the K2s. I have a review comparing the old full tilts to the new K2 Revolve or the new K2 three-piece boots on the channel, so check that out. So the major difference and why I love these Gripwalk soles. In my opinion, there's no point in buying these regular ones anymore if you can purchase Gripwalks instead. And I'll tell you why. Mainly because you get a ton of benefits. They saved my life on countless times, maybe even literally. And there's almost no downsides to Gripwalk. So basically, the benefit is you get more grip, whether it's in the parking lot, just walking to the slopes, or it's if you're doing any off-trail or side country or anything that involves any hiking in the snow, any hike out terrain, anything like that, the Gripwalk is incredibly superior. If you're doing any kind of touring, mountaineering, anything where you're walking in the snow, these are far superior. And I'll tell you that they're not only good on the flat in the parking lot, but they're better at toe picking and getting up something steep. It doesn't look like much, but this grippy part here just digs in so much better and gives you, when you press down with your foot, these sides really bite. So when you're stepping in, it gives you just a lot more bite. And then if you have to walk down climb or walk on any type of elevation, anything with a slope, these side pegs bite in really well, and they give you some really good grip. Now, and the heels are really good too. Now, they can cake up is the only thing, but they don't get any worse than these guys do, and these guys can cake up too. They're just much more slippery, these soles, and it's much harder to walk anywhere in these. Just with the texturing, although it doesn't look like a crazy amount on the heel, it really does grab everything better. Whether it's on, like, walking through the resort lodge or the stairs or anything, these like ridges and the material they use just grips onto stairs and flooring just so much better. And my fear is that it's a little bit softer and the sharp edges will wear out more, but it doesn't wear out that fast. It's because most of the wear, the genius design was that this is the raised part you walk on, and then the heel as usual. So the heel might wear a little bit faster, but the toe piece wears pretty good. I mean, it wears because it's on this layer, this thicker layer that's made to wear down. So one season of using these, hiking in Colorado, I put close to 70 days, 55, at least 55 days on these this year, and they've held up. I think I can get another season out of these soles, no problem. So, without being worried about it. So, you may have to replace them slightly sooner, but you're going to get a much better walking experience in these soles, that's for sure. On the ice, they grip a little bit more. Like the slip, anything slippery, if it's solid bulletproof ice, these may grip a little bit better because they're flatter, but they're still, in my opinion, just as slippery. So the only downsides to Gripwalk, pretty much none. They may not work with your older bindings, so check that. That's a definite downside. The other downside is they may be a little more expensive, maybe 10-20 bucks more expensive to replace than these soles, but the full tilt soles are expensive to begin with, so maybe your brand makes cheaper ones for non-Gripwalk, but full tilts are pretty expensive as is, so it's not really much of a difference. So now that I'm using Gripwalk, I'm never going back. I love Gripwalk for everything I use it for. And if you plan on walking in the snow, it shouldn't wear down any faster. Being on the East Coast, I walk on the dirt a lot because we do not always have snow in our parking lots. So that definitely wears them down a bit faster, but I really can't say enough good things about these Gripwalk. They are a lifesaver in the parking lots. I rarely slip now, and again, if you're doing any kind of steep terrain hiking, touring, hike out terrain, anything that involves hiking in the resort or out of the resort, any type of boot packing, these are a huge, huge saver. Huge. I mean, I feel like when I put my foot down now, if the snow isn't caked on here and I put my foot down, I'm gripping and I'm not moving. These puppies slip around, and even when you're toe picking, you feel like you're gonna slip and slide all around. You're not totally sure if you can trust it, because as you can see just how smooth this toe piece is. I mean, it's butter smooth. This one, it's got that grip, and it really does grip in the soft snow. Not to mention these ones down here that may start biting later, so it really does make a big difference. If you're doing a lot of hiking, you may have to replace the soles a little bit sooner than these guys, but I think the performance will be well worth it. And if you haven't tried Gripwalk, I would recommend you give it a try. These are the ISO 23-22-3. They make different models, but I think these are the more aggressive ones. But any of them that give you the grip will be a lifesaver, and I think they will become the new standard for ski boots, because this old This old sole isn't needed anymore. So with that, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get back to you quickly, and thanks for watching.